Okay, hello everybody. It's been a while since I did one of these videos, but I've got a little free time, so I figured I'd cover some of these World War II games that we have been playing over the last couple of weeks. John God reminded us that it'll be about 4 years, sorry, since the passing of Santa's Head, which I believe happened in October 2019. Uh, if you recall, in response to that news, there were some games, some nice World War II S2, and I think there were some Elim games that were played, hosted by Val. I covered a few of those games in earlier videos if you're interested. But yeah, so we're coming around 4 years now, and we all decided to do sort of a Santa's Head Memorial Tournament in his honor, and we decided that we should spice things up a little bit by doing some stuff for charity. John God was able to make contact with Santa's Head's family, and they decided on a charity. And due to the generosity of two anonymous benefactors, we were able to get some Freeroll tournaments that you'll see in blue here. There was event number 1, which is a 2-team patrol tournament where $200 was up for grabs. There was a event number 2, which is just a one-on-one tournament, and then event number 4, which is a sort of battle royale free for all style tournament. Again, with $200 added to that, so there was a total of $500 up for grabs. There was also $500 added to a main event, which is a large 2-team game tournament, but it also includes a $250 buy-in. So there should be at least $1,000 in this prize pool, and basically a certain percentage of the buy-ins for each event would go to charity. So far, there has actually been a net inflow of money rather than a outflow, because a lot of the winners of these events are telling me to just donate the money to charity, and you always really like to hear something like that, because at the end of the day, there are really 3 priorities, I think, for this tournament. One, obviously, have some fun and just honor the remembrance of Santa's Head. Number 2, raise some money for charity, and then number 3, if possible, try to make the games as competitive as possible. But I think really numbers 1 and 2 are the focus of the tournament, and due to scheduling conflicts and people showing up unannounced or canceling last minute, and all of these various things that we have to put up with. I think we did the best we could with the people who showed up. So with that in mind, this video is going to cover some notable matchups from event number 1. Again, this is the patrol tournament. Everybody had to form a team. We used a sort of balancing system to try and make the teams as fair as possible, but again, it really depended on who showed up. The official registered teams, there were 4. There was Team Overdose with myself, John God and Fenster, Spy with Scratch and Walter Wight, Empy with Meerkat and Gorilla, and then Mecca or Val Kilmer with Father Xmas and Psalm. So these were the 4 registered teams. However, before the event actually started, I think it was either the day of or the day before, Meerkat and Gorilla dropped out due to life events. Psalm, I'm not really sure if anyone expected him to show up. He usually shows up kind of late in the afternoon, Pacific time. So we had to mix and match a little bit. I think what the team that ended up happening was it was MP Cryptos and Two Frogs Walking. They formed a team, and then let's see here. Maybe it was Val Kilmer, Father Xmas, and someone else. I'm not really too sure who showed up, but yeah, those were the teams. And so I think I'm going to show you guys the games that happened with the announced teams, or people who actually showed up, and that would be the much anticipated Team Spy versus Team Karma. We have Team Karma with Val Kilmer and Father Xmas, and then Spy, Walter Wight, and Scratch. Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, the guy I was forgetting was Karma. I was kind of ticked off at him because he didn't form a team. He just kind of said that he would just team with whoever, and that usually means nothing is going to happen. And so, we just teamed him up with Val and Father Xmas, and then Spy, Walter Wight, and Scratch. They were a team. I think both of these teams are quite solid. Walter Wight, again, typically not known as being a World War II player, but he's got all the moves. He's got all the, he knows what he has to do to play the game. It's just a matter of experience, I think. So he won't be an easy kill, perhaps like he was in the past. But we have a patrol game here, two very close starts. We have an RPG fired right away, doesn't do much damage. One thing I'm noticing is that the team is kind of splitting up a bit. Okay, so now they're sort of forming a line, which is good. Very nice RPG there from Scratch. He's going to do some big damage to Karma, who's going to get almost an immediate heal. Father Xmas saying, let's not fight this. This is really consistent with Father Xmas's style. He doesn't like to be aggressive. Whereas Karma and Val Kilmer are pretty much the opposite. So there might be a bit of a strategic misalignment there. Since Karma, I think, did fire the RPG, they cannot pop this pile. So all three of these guys should be just picking up RPGs and dumping on these guys. That is a nice shot there. I think Karma was trying to pick up that RPG. If it was Heroes, he could have picked it up, but this must be the old World War II, so he cannot pick it up. Again, Karma can't do anything because he used that RPG already. So they really should just be bombing him. Of course, it's pretty hard to hit from way over there, so Karma should be able to get a heal. Meanwhile, Scratch, I think, is trying to hunt down Val Kilmer. Or, sorry, Father Xmas, maybe. But yeah, I think... this match could have been over had Scratch and Walter Wight just stopped doing what they were doing and started lobbing RPGs at Karma. I think perhaps they were slightly hesitant because they thought they might be able to pop that pile, but because Karma fired that RPG so early, all they really had to do was just stand here and drop RPGs on people, and they probably would have gotten somebody. So I think Karma kind of pulled a rabbit out of the hat there, in the fact that all three of them are still alive. And now we have what's shaping up to be sort of a one-on-one match up here, and then a two-on-two match down here. Keep up, let me do this, and sorry. It's been a while, guys. It's been a while since I did one of these things. So yeah, we see that Karma is actually in really good position to accrue time, which in a King of the Hill game is definitely important. And I think actually Karma's team definitely has the momentum now. Val Kilmer with a very nice flank, trying to get some crossfire. You know, when you're trying to push on this area here, this is a very good spot to control. But because Val can get access, can get the angle from where he is, this is no longer an option. So I think Val is definitely in the right area. Now he's gonna try and go around. And I would have come up this way. I think going around this way is a little too roundabout, and it's actually giving Spy's team the ability to rush. Okay, but now Val is in position. He kind of misses with that RPG, but Spy's team is pretty much surrounded, even though everybody's damaged. You know, oh, that was a lucky grenade there. So now it's becoming a healing game, but I like Karma's chances because Team Spy is a bit surrounded and they're scattered. Oh, that grenade is going to take out Walter Wight. Now we just have a red scratch, but a Zook takes out Karma. Excellent shot there. And a control click is going to get Spy. So yeah, there was actually some ebb and flow in that game. You know, I think if Spy's team, again, they just started chucking RPGs at Team Karma, especially as Karma got lower in health, they could have taken that one pretty easily. But it was a great sort of readjustment by Karma's team. They got the good position on the Camper's Hill with the flag. You know, Val Kilmer with the nice angles, and that's what eventually I think led to Spy's team being surrounded and them losing. We see here another very close start. This is game number 2. I should say that the format is best of 7. So yeah, right now it's 1-0 Karma's team. Now, in a game like this, you really want to make a mad dash for this hill, but instead we actually see Val Kilmer and Father Xmas going for more ammo instead. Karma with an excellent shot, blowing up Scratch, but wisely backing off because it doesn't seem like Father Xmas and Val Kilmer were interested in grabbing this hill. But again, due to the smooth moves of Karma and perhaps the flat-footedness of Scratch, they do have a soldier advantage. The pile's going to be popped, and so now I think Karma's team really just has to kind of lean on Spy's team since they are down one man. They're going to take a position on this flag and let Team Spy come to. Let them force the initiative because Team Karma, they have all the momentum right now. Now, one of the things that are a bit questionable is just how scattered Team Karma is. You know, Father Xmas obviously getting this RPG. But, you know, even though it is a King of the Hill game, I think that Karma's team might be playing a little too passive. You know, Karma obviously going into hunting mode, but Val and Father Xmas, I think, are just kind of content to stay in this middle area and guard the flag. You know, I mean, I think there's multiple schools of thought on doing that. Obviously, all they have to do is sit on the flag and they'll win it, unless Spy's team gets really aggressive. But at the same time, with a 3-on-2 advantage, might be to your benefit to just get more aggressive and, you know, take care of business. So So now we see Father Xmas wisely getting to the top of this hill to cut off. Okay, that's a terrible RPG, but if he's going to fire like that, he should probably just blow up this pile. Okay, yeah, so Spy is not in a good place right now. Karma's going to go down. Ooh, Spy's going to get... oh, this is the tables have turned here. What is Val doing? He's going for the turn stab. He misses. And Walter White's going to take care of business. So, I mean, that was a swerve right there. Karma had the one-man advantage. He had the hill. You know, he surrounded Spy's team. But just an outburst of violence. And all of a sudden the tables were turned. And so, wow, that was a very surprising game, and I believe we are now tied. All right, so this might be a bit of a slower game because they are now starting pretty far away from each other. Val Kilmer saying he stopped trying. Yeah, we know, Val. You stopped trying after about Batman Forever. So you've stopped trying for about 30 years now. But thanks for letting us know. Another thing this is another instance of Team Karma playing a bit scattered. Father Xmas, he's about half a map length away from Karma and Val. There doesn't seem to really be much of a cohesion factor between Father Xmas and these other guys, it seems. Meanwhile, Spy has a pretty good position on this hill. But I think Karma is going to try it, or Val Kilmer, he's going to go for some time pressure. Yeah, Father Xmas and Val, I think, going to try and put pressure on Scratch. And, if they do enough damage to Scratch, it's going to force these other two guys to help him out. And then Karma can just engage whoever's left over. But now we see Walter White taking a bit of damage. Oh, and he's going to go down. So this is where Karma is going to go up into a full-on aggression mode, I think, against Spy. Or actually, it should be these two going up against Scratch. However, again, maybe they are playing for time here. Scratch is eventually going to have to make a move on the flag. And if Scratch makes a move on the flag, then Spy is going to have to rotate to this hill, and then Karma is going to come up and cause all kinds of problems from here. So, Spy's team is kind of in a pickle. I would almost have like Spy suicide Karma, and I think Scratch could get lucky. Like if he got a lucky Zook or something, he might be able to take out one and then gunfight one-on-one for a win. I mean, I think that would probably be their best play, because again, the time is a problem. Oh, but instead, Val Kilmer with an excellent RPG is going to take out Spy. Karma's going to finish it up with a Zook, and it's over.
Game over.
So yeah, I mean that's the beauty of Patrol. The game. You could be talking strategy, and then the game's over in the next couple of seconds. But yeah, so with that, Karma's team takes a 2-1 advantage. This is game number 4, and this will be the second game in a row where there are not, they aren't starting next to each other, so that's good. Karma calling for North Hill, but Val Kilmer going for the ammo pile. I think it would have been better if he just went to pick up this one rather than detach himself from the team. And it looks like it's going to be a North Hill fight. So based off how fast Spy was able to get to this hill, it's likely that they only have 2 RPGs. So let me see here. Okay, I doubt they have 3. Yeah, they must have picked up from this pile and that pile. So that means one of them probably has a heal. Val Kilmer throwing a Hail Mary, not connecting with anybody, and picked up that Swamps RPG, which is probably the one that he should have picked up to begin with. Notice that the format now is last man on the hill, so time isn't really an issue here. This is just a straight up gunfight, but we do see Spy going for a flanking maneuver, trying to get some angles. Oh, nice shot there from scratch. I think this is a mistake from Spy.
Flag captured.
And I think it's an even bigger mistake by Team Karma to fall back.
Flag captured.
Okay, now we see some RPGs flying. The pile gets popped. But Karma's team is in full retreat mode here. Now they're probably going to this hill. Val Kilmer saying he moved its retreat from Seattle to Palm Springs because Seattle is too dangerous. I'm not sure if he's talking about Palm Springs, California. Yeah, Palm Springs, it ain't the worst place to live, even though it's probably really hot there right now. But I would say at this point in time, I think Spy's team might have the advantage. Again, Team Karma really kind of scattered. We have these guys, either Val Kilmer or Father Xmas, going off on their own to get more ammo or to heal up or whatever without really communicating. And I'm pretty sure Spy, Scratch, and Walter White were all on voice. And so I think the communication factor may be at play here, even though a great RPG definitely negates any communication benefit. So Scratch, he's got a retreat. Gotta find a heal. Okay, there we go. But yeah, again, just going off by themselves without really any communication. It's kind of a slippery slope. I would opt to play together as a team. I think even though Karma and Val had some high ground, if Spy and Scratch were to get super aggressive, they might be able to steal a win because of this sort of separation habit again, that Father Xmas and Val seem to be doing. And fact, if Spy were to rush, or I should just say at least distract Val Kilmer, and then these two were to team up on Karma, I mean, chances are Karma would probably kill one of these guys, but, you know, you would take Karma out of the game, then it's really just 2-on-2, you might have a better shot at winning. So, you know, we could see Father Xmas is just lobbing. This is really the time for Team Spy to get aggressive here. See Father Xmas go all the way back, pick up another RPG, go all the way back here, launch one again. You know, again, I really think that Spy's team could get really aggressive here. We're here. Karma launching that RPG into what would definitely be called the target-rich environment. They were all kind of clustered together. But unfortunately, he didn't connect with anybody. Alright, with everybody still alive, I mean, this is going to probably come down to a pretty exciting finish. We have Karma going for the fire nade. Oh, but he's gonna get shot. Karma on tilt.
Flag captured. Flag captured.
And with a 3-on-2... Oh, what is that RPG right there?
Flag converted. Sudden death.
And now
Flag
it looks
captured.
like Team Spy might be able to mop this up.
Contested.
And they do.
Team eliminated. Game
So Team
over.
Spy tying it up. It is now 2-2. Interesting game there. I feel like both teams had some maneuverability that could have tilted things in their favor, but it came down to the wire, and it just took a couple of lucky shots. Maybe it was perhaps a mistake from Karma going for that fire nade, but yeah, all around I think it was a pretty interesting game there. And now we see Spy's team going up the south hill, no doubt to pick up from this pile here. And yeah, I think we're going to see a Val Kilmer attempt at popping this pile. Or perhaps it'll now be Karma who's going to pop that pile. Okay, nobody's going to pop the pile, I guess. Okay, so we are seeing a very similar setup to what happened, I think it was in game 2, where we have Karma and Spy sort of fighting off to the side, and we see Father Xmas and Val in the middle area.
Captured.
Nice shooting there from Father Xmas, getting a couple hits on Walter Wight. I think this is actually a pretty good setup from both teams. You know, Karma and Spy with the sort of ISO and making it more of a 2-on-2 fight. We need Father Xmas to sort of back off a bit. I think he should be fighting from this area or be from behind the tree. That's fine too. Val going for the pile pop. Kind of a miss there. Father Xmas is going to have to heal. So Val can keep launching. It's a good decision on his part. Very close, almost killing Walter Wight. I think this ISO might be falling apart. Karma's going to probably have to get the heck out of there. Val going to swipe a tag. And I think Val and Father Xmas need to grab this hill as these two guys are pursuing Karma. If I were Karma, I'd probably just turn around and try and suicide Spy, but it's not going to happen. Oh, he's going to get the RPG. Oh, he missed it. Oh, I mean that is like a 95% hit rate for Karma, and I think Spy got lucky there because he, at least against me, he never misses that RPG. But there it was. Karma saying that he has questions. Perhaps a bit of a strategic misalignment from Team Karma. Again, you know, the communication factor could be at play. Because, again, Team Spy definitely on voice chat. Oh, nice. Almost a nice grenade. Bit of a high zoot there from scratch. Maybe a friendly nade. Okay, nice. Good shooting from Father Xmas. Can he dodge this RPG? Yes, he does. He needs to heal. And he gets the heal off. Wonderful. That is a pivotal heal there. Father Xmas needs to... Oh, he kind of let Val die there, I think. You know, again, all the pressure is on Spy because Team Karma does have the tag. And I think with another minute or so, Karma's team can win with time. But as you note, Father Xmas does not have an RPG. He only has a couple of grenades. Spy most definitely does have an RPG. And so Father Xmas is in a precarious position. It's coming down to a stab. And Spy is going to take it via the stab.
Game over.
Karma noting that Walter Wight might have spared his unit to Spy. I don't know. It seems like that move might have a bit of a lack of integrity on Walter Wight's part. I mean, yes, he might be the least experienced player in terms of World War II, but I don't know. He might get some criticism for that. Anyway, the score is now Spy's team 3, Karma's team 2. We are going into game number 6. This is again a sort of once removed, one start over situation. They're going to see each other pretty quickly. Val Kilmer calling for planes. Karma saying, let's just fight. So again, you know, the lack of strategic direction leads to Father Xmas kind of going rogue. That RPG not doing any damage really. Xmas going for the
Flag
tag.
captured.
Scratch with a Zook there, almost connecting there. But this might be the third game where we're going to see this Karma Spy ISO and then a 2-on-2. Val Kilmer calling for the all-target Walter Wight, which is the guy in the middle. But instead of Val Kilmer listening to his own strategy, or actually I guess he is, but we have Father Xmas deciding to launch RPGs, which, you know, because it's so target rich at this hill, it's actually a pretty good strategy. If I were Father Xmas, I'd just be bombing this hill. Not sure if Father Xmas meant to blow up the pile or the top of the hill, but he kind of hit in the middle there. Father Xmas, he just needs to get lucky once. Just keep firing those things. Ah, that was a terrible shot. He's only got... Oh, he gets the RPG bug. Classic myth.
Flag captured.
And back-to-back terrible shots from Father Xmas. Now Spy's team's getting aggressive on Karma and Val. See a fire nade. Not gonna connect. Father Xmas, I don't know what he's doing here.
Flag.
Karma wisely going for the tag. Alright, Xmas, you got one more shot. You need to kill somebody here. You had seven chances. Now he's probably going for this hill. But to get there, he's got to walk through this water. He might get hit a couple of times. Okay, this is a great position for him. He lobs it. I think he could have RPG'd it, or Zooked it. Now he's orange. I mean, I would be calling for the rush on Father Xmas right now.
Flag captured.
Oh, he gets it. He gets to safety. Oh, but is this RPG going to get him? Nope. Okay, I think he just has to cross this path to get on this side of the hill, and then Karma should heal him. Yeah, okay, I guess Father Xmas is going to go it alone. He's not interested in having his teammates help him. Again, I don't know why Father Xmas is going rogue and not really sticking with his team. Karma definitely would have healed him if he was to get on the other side of this ridge. Now we see Spy in hunting mode, and I think he's hunting the Frenchman. That is not going to connect with anything. Perhaps an errant RPG. And that also leaves the back door for Val and Karma to try and wipe out Walter Wight and Scratch. The time is becoming an issue. We're getting close to 1 minute left. Val Kilmer's going to have to heal. And I think Team Karma's going to have to get super aggressive. If I were Karma, I'd be backing up to get a heal from Val.
1 minute.
And then just rush it and hope for the best. Father Xmas, I'm not sure what he's doing here. He's contesting the flag, I guess, but He's trying to go for the suicide, and the suicide misses. If Xmas were to take out Scratch, that would have been huge, but instead, you know, Karma's going to get grenaded, and it's really up to Val.
30 seconds.
Karma telling Xmas is off RPG lobbing duty. Yeah, I'm not. I mean,
Team
his RPGs were less than accurate, and you know, Father Xmas perhaps needs to track down a good LASIK surgeon to get his eyes fixed. Hopefully, next time he'll be a little more accurate. But as it stands, Team Spy is going to take this one 4-2 over Team Karma. So congratulations to Spy, Walter Wight, and Scratch. They're going to move on, and as we will see later, Team Karma would eventually be broken up. I think Val Kilmer, Paris, and MP would form a team, and they would make it all the way to the finals. And so the finals matchup was Spy, Father Xmas, and Scratch against Paris, MP, and Val Kilmer against Scratch. I think Walter Wight had to go, so Father Xmas plugged in for Team Spy, and Team Karma and Team MP kind of fell apart, and so we just kind of rearranged these teams, and also Paris showed up, so he took it upon himself to potentially lead this rabble team to a event number 1 win, and perhaps secure himself and his teammates $200. But that'll be part of the next video, because actually I'm going to the Padres game today, 1:10 start time, and I need to get going. So thanks for tuning in, and the next video will be that Team Paris, MP, and Val Kilmer against Spy, Father Xmas, and Scratch. So see you then.